European Union's report is an annual report on the aspiring possible members of European Union for the future. And the report just repeated what it has been said last year about the other countries as well, not only Turkey, but about other countries. I mean, due to the court cases in Turkey that has been on the headlines in the international media, I would expect such remarks from European Union. But to be realistic, Turkey is after strategic autonomy, and I would say Turkey no longer wants to require membership from the European Union. And the tides has changed a lot, and the current geopolitics, I would assume that the European Union needs Turkey more than Turkey needs European Union. And there are so many reasons for that. Turkey doesn't want to be a part of a union that takes corrective action on foreign policy. Turkey wants and requires strategic autonomy and wants to take decisions on its own interests. And it doesn't want to bandwagon on other decisions and on others. And also the European economy is no longer very, very lucrative and promising for Turkey. So, and there are so many other reasons as well. And because of it all, Turkey simply doesn't take European Union's report very seriously, and because it's not very consequential for Turkey's interests. And what has been written about Turkey has been repeated so many times. And Turkish Foreign Ministry responded to the report saying that it's kind of a sabotage to the positive tide between European Union and Turkey. Personally, I think this is the right way to respond because I think European Union needs to focus on more what's happening geopolitically instead of commenting on the domestic affairs of others. This will be more realistic and more constructive approach to what has been happening in the region. And Turkey's, in the report, European Union emphasized Turkey's positive role in the crisis of Ukraine and also Syria. But nevertheless, there were so many comments on what's happening in Turkey's domestic politics. So historically, I mean, it's not something new. Historically, Turkey is allergic to comments and judgments on its own domestic policies. Such a report will create more shockwaves if it came 10 years before. But now there is a widespread public discussion on whether or not Turkey's membership should be taken seriously among Turkish public as well. I mean, Turkish public is not convinced from this goal as well. So all in all, I think this is just a statement that Turkey doesn't take seriously. And the answer from the foreign ministry was a little bit harsh. But the thing is that an answer should be given regardless the report is important or not. But due to the court cases like the imprisonment of the Istanbul mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu and some other cases, it's normal that the European Union reacts. But whether it carries a weight or not, is a subject to debate.